New at 5, NBC4 Investigates has been digging into the complaints we've heard over and over for months.
And those complaints are sparking an urgent question. Why are my property taxes so high? Dozens of people NBC4 Investigates spoke with in Franklin County say they are struggling after their home was valued much higher than they expected.
NBC4 Investigates' Isabel Cleary joins us now. She dug into the data that shows while Columbus is growing, many who have been here for years are struggling to stay here. Isabel?
That's right, Jen Jared. I spoke with multiple people in South Columbus who say their property taxes have doubled and even tripled. I dug through the complete and sorted data, and it backs up their claims. Now, property value reviews happen by Ohio law every 6 years. Now think of the growth we've seen in the last few years. That's led to a historic increase. People who have lived in Columbus for decades tell me they are worried about keeping a roof over their heads.
The name is called family because we treat everybody like family.
On Sundays, people in the Driving Park area come together to listen to Pastor Frederick Lamar. They live in the area, but now he's afraid they might be priced out.
First of the year when they got them tax bills, and tax bills was outrageous.
Lamar and other church leaders say they've heard from many, especially seniors, about the weight these bills carry.
They start selling some of these houses were $30,000, $40,000, and then it went up to $200,000, $300,000, $400,000.
Pastor Lamar is also a landlord. He rents to seniors, and even though his tax bill went up, he didn't pass that on to his tenants. Others in the community are taking the cost on themselves.
That's my terrible fear, that I'll lose the property. And so
that's the case for Lois Hopkins. She was sick, and when she found out she could appeal her value, the deadline had passed. Now she's left with a bill she doesn't know how she can afford. Hopkins has owned this home since the 70s. She retired in 2000 and has been on a fixed income ever since.
When I got my tax statement, it had gone up from $679 to $2,300.
What was your reaction opening?
I mean, it was like shock.
A home is evaluated on improvements, recent sales around it, and neighborhood appeal.
I haven't done any changes, just been upkeep.
She doesn't understand why she's seen her property value go up when she says she's seen the neighborhood go downhill.
When I first moved here, the apartments were very well kept, and now it's just consistently gone down with the apartments, and they increased the prices and moved people out, and many of them now are boarded up.
More than 1,000 homeowners in Hopkins zip code 43207 also took issue with their property value and appealed. Closer to Pastor Lamar's church, the Driving Park neighborhood 43206, 613 homeowners requested an appeal. The average value reduction was just under 9%. That's something Hopkins wishes she could see too.
I don't have any idea of how I can pay it. And I just have to let other bills go and just in order to pay the taxes.
She's working with Pastor Lamar to get answers.
It's terrifying to think that I could lose the house.
Anyone who still wants to appeal will have to wait until the end of the year to possibly see a change.
I can survive until November and pray that something is going to happen in November, that I can get some results.
The next opportunity for homeowners to appeal their property value to the Franklin County Board of Revisions is in November. Then comes a hearing. There you present information on why you believe your value should be lower. I looked into where people in Franklin County are requesting appeals, and Jen and Jared, more than 20,000 people asked for a value reduction, and our investigation continues tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5, we'll show you where people actually saw that value reduction.
Wow.
More than tripled in a year.
Yep, that is correct.
That would hit anybody.
Yeah.
At any income.
And it hurts to hear
remarkable.
when somebody says, I got to let my bills go in order to just pay the taxes on this home. It's incredible. Well done. And we look forward to hearing the rest of that report. Isabel, thank you.